Hello everybody, happy Monday afternoon. Hope you're doing well. You may have heard already, but there's been massive global outages with a lot of social media. Sounded like it started off with Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp applications, but it has expanded into more than that. About 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, widespread outages were reported from Facebook users, the Messenger, which is part of Facebook, the Messenger app, WhatsApp, which is another messenger service. And that was about 11, like I said, about 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time today. I just checked, it's about 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here right now, and I just checked Facebook a while ago, and it's still down. I didn't check the others, but I think they're still down too. Now this is global. This is not just in a certain area. Facebook, and I know a lot of folks are like, well, good riddance, Facebook. And I agree. I mean, I have a Facebook, but I don't look at it as much as I used to. It can be toxic. I mean, it really can. I'm on there because I'm part of a few groups. I don't use it widespread like I used to. But yes, it can really bring you down if you let it. But a lot of people do depend on Facebook for work. So we have to keep that in mind as well. Okay, so it is affecting a lot of people's work. Also, it's not just Facebook, it's also affecting users of AT&T. There's been reporting outages, AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, Google users. Now, I use Verizon, and mine's been working, my cell phone's been working fine. It is slower, definitely a lot slower today. Maybe that's part of it. Zoom, so Zoom.com, Amazon Web, TikTok have all reported problems. And it might be more than that by now. That's just what I last read about an hour ago. Feels like a setup of some type. What do y'all think? That's pretty widespread. Now, one interesting little thing I read that Facebook related, it says that this outage comes less than 24 hours before a whistleblower, a former Facebook employee, is set to testify against that organization. So I thought that was kind of interesting. What's going on there? But again, other sites as well are affected. So this is a lot more widespread. A lot of cell phone services, communications. Looks like it's going after communications. So this is something to think about and something to prepare for, because whatever evil has been cast down on us for the last dang 2 years. Their aim is not only, communications, that'd be the first thing to take out, is your communications if you're attacking somebody, attacking an enemy. And maybe this is just a little dry run or something. Maybe it's something else. We don't know. But this is something we have to prepare for. Communications being cut and having maybe an alternative plan or just a way to prepare for that and have a plan for it. What other utilities, even what other services can they attack? I mean, it could be, of course, we all worry about the power, of course, power grid, water, gas, internet in general. I mean, how many of us use the internet at work? I mean, if you took out just the internet alone, Mrs. Dawg and I were talking about this last night. I mean, what if just the internet, what if the power just stayed on, but you just took out the internet alone? That alone would throw things into craziness. I mean, and at first you might think, I don't know, dog, I can get along without the internet. I mean, we did in the 80s and the 90s. But think about it. I mean, most businesses rely on it so much. And then you're talking about banking, store transactions, all kinds of transactions. So much is reliant on the internet. And I made a joke, I guess I made a joke and said, well, if you took out the internet and you took out Starbucks, a lot of people, especially younger folks, would turn into zombies right away, and they couldn't handle it. I know not everybody's like that, but anyway, I digress. But internet is huge. I mean, if you just took that out, that would really throw things into chaos, I do believe, pretty quickly. Cell phone service, which is already getting hit here, gas and gasoline for that matter. A lot of news today also, and is it coincidence that it's on the same, all this is happening on the same day, around the same day, that 53, I think it was either 53 or 54 Chinese warplanes, the most ever, flew into right along the airspace of Taiwan. So tensions are really racking up there. The Taiwan Strait. That's a biggie. So, what's going on? I think a lot's going on. And I think we're going to find out. But anyway, just wanted to bring this to you. Please let me know what you think. Share your thoughts. Are you affected by this? Do you rely on Facebook for your work? And what else? Share anything else, your other thoughts. I sure would appreciate it. But remember, don't worry. Don't try to get too anxious about this. God is always still in control. Always. He's always still in control. And God has the last word. Remember that. Always. And He will have the last word. Absolutely. Amen. God bless you. I will see you soon.